Welcome to another week at uni, another very busy week at uni. So today's actually probably one of, if not my most chill day. I actually don't start till 12. I've been awake since about 9 or 8:30 and I don't start until 12. My first lecture is on, I think it's scientific calculations, which should actually be quite useful because we haven't actually done a lot on calculations and calculating things yet. Then my second lecture today is on, I actually don't know what my second lecture is on. I know it's on diagnosis, but I actually don't know what it's on. I did download the slides yesterday, so I could just look. Today's lecture is on clinical biochemistry, which I'm actually thinking about that. I'm actually really excited about that. Like, that's something that I'm really interested in. So I feel like today's lectures are going to be something that I'm going to really enjoy, which is good because it's so much easier to focus in a lecture when I actually find the content enjoyable and I actually not necessarily understand it, but like I want to understand it. Like, I enjoy the content that I'm learning, which I think is why I'm actually really enjoying lectures, because obviously I'm learning stuff that I enjoy and the stuff that I want to know. I am just putting on some SPF. I'm using this one, and surprisingly I bought this at the start of summer and it's not run out yet, and I've used it almost every single day, which probably means I'm not putting as much as I need to on, but it's expensive, so I don't really care. This weekend I have fallen a victim to getting ill at uni. You can probably hear it in my voice that I sound quite congested. That's because I'm getting over a cold. Thankfully it wasn't too bad. It was over the weekend as well, which meant that I didn't end up having to miss any uni, which is good because I feel as though it's a lot harder to catch up on uni work than it was at sixth form and in school. But I was kind of bedridden for like an entire day on Saturday. The only time that I left the house was to go to Starbucks, which is a 30-second walk from my bedroom. So I pretty much stayed in my room the entire of Saturday, and then yesterday I did feel a bit better, so I did my food shop. I've also realised that I have literally not introduced this video whatsoever. So hi, I'm Isabella. I am a first year biomedical science student at Lancaster Uni, and this is going to be either one day or 2 days. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to vlog Wednesday yet. I'm not vlogging tomorrow. I'm going to put that out there now. I'm not vlogging tomorrow because my day consists of 9 AM till 7 PM uni. So just for my own well-being, I'm not going to be vlogging tomorrow. Also, if you didn't know, I'm part of the dance society at Lancaster Uni. That is what my social is with on Wednesdays. Because if you don't know, when you're at uni, most of the time Wednesday is like sports social night. So every single Wednesday there is a social. It's usually in town. But I did actually just want to say this, like as a little disclaimer, to anyone who's either at uni or going to uni. You do not have to go out all the time if that is not something that you enjoy. I have never been a big person who goes out. Like, I have never been to a club. I didn't even go to the club last Wednesday. We went to some bars and then I went home. I have never really been one to go out to bars. I just have never really been a big like person who goes out, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. Especially like on social media, when you see people talking about uni and talking about Freshers Week, how they're going out every single night. And of course, like, if that is your vibe, if that is what you want to do, go for it, like, enjoy yourself. But if that is not the type of person that you are, that is okay, because that is me. Like, I barely went out during Freshers Week. I did things during Freshers Week, just not in the evening or at night, like I didn't go out, and I still enjoyed myself so much. But it really goes to show like how much my uni put on during the day for people who either didn't want to go out or just to help you socialise during Freshers Week. And I feel like that's what I really, really love about my uni. This is honestly just going into reasons why I love Lancaster, but you know what, I'm gonna go with it. I love the fact that my uni was so focused on like getting us to socialise, going to like social events. But I just wanted to put that out there that I don't really drink and I don't really go out to clubs, and I'm still having the absolute best time at uni. And if that is you as well, and you are either in uni or going to uni, you will be absolutely fine. You will find your people just elsewhere. You will find your people in other places like your course or societies that you join. Makeup is all done, and today's perfume, of course, is my Sticky Dates perfume. Best purchase I ever made. I can't believe I even doubted myself buying this for like 1 second, because before I bought it, me and my mum were trying them on in Lush, and I smelt it originally and I was like, this does not smell like what I thought it would smell like. But then I let it oxidize for like 5-10 minutes, and it's the best scent you will ever smell. Plan now is to head to the library for I think about an hour and do a little bit of work before my scientific calculations lecture, and I think I'm gonna go over some stuff from my 111 module, which is molecules of life, which is also nucleic acids. It was confusing. It was very, very confusing. He started talking about pKa, charges on amino acid. I was very lost, but it's fine. I'm gonna go over it and it should be a-okay.
I don't wanna be crazy no more. Every time I think you're gonna walk out of my door.
I've come back for lunch and I still sound so ill, but I have my Stanley. I did not bring my Stanley this morning, and it was a very stupid idea because my cough was not good. Anyway, I actually put some ice cubes in my ice cube tray last night, so I've got some ice cubes in here as well. So I'm gonna go and study now. I think I might go to the management school because there's some seating upstairs where I can study, and it's a lot closer than walking to the library. Good morning, welcome to Wednesday. It is Wednesday the 22nd. Today is probably my least busy day in terms of like actual uni work, but I have quite a lot of stuff this evening. I say quite a lot of stuff. It is optional. I have a performance squad class at 6 till 7, however, none of us know where it is. Like none of the freshers know, because obviously this is the first class that we've had because there actually wasn't any classes last week, so none of us know where it is. So I'm gonna have to like track down a second or third year and ask them where it is, because I don't know and it doesn't say on the timetable. So that's a good start. But I'm really excited about that actually. I decided this year, obviously I'm not going to do competitions because I am slightly more new to dance. However, there is performance squad, which is, you don't have to audition for it, like anyone can do it, and you do like performances around campus. So I think we perform at Rose's, which is really exciting, and then I think we perform at some like Christmas thing maybe. I don't really know, but it sounds fun, so I'm gonna do that. That is from 6 till 7, and then I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to this because, as you can tell by my voice, I'm still a little bit ill. There is a social tonight in town and the theme is Barbie and Ken. That is such a good theme. Like, I have the outfits for that. I have the vision. I just don't have the wellness. I still feel a little bit ill. I feel a little bit worse than I did yesterday somehow. You can probably hear it in my voice. So if I don't feel better by, I'd say 2 or 3 o'clock, I'll probably decide that I'm not going. However, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna see how I feel, because I do find that I feel worse in the mornings than I do later on in the day. So maybe I've just woken up not feeling good. I'll feel fine the rest of the day. And I don't want to say that I'm not going and then feel fine halfway through the day. Anyway, I need to hurry up because I woke up at 8 this morning. My first lecture is at 10, which gives me an hour and 40 because I leave at 22. I underestimated the amount of time that it would take me to eat my breakfast. My camera has died, so we're gonna have to make do with this setup on my phone. Anyway, as I was saying, I have 2 lectures today. The first one starts at 10 and I think that one is on protein chemistry, which I'm very excited about, love that module. And then I have one at 12, which is on fungi. Don't love that as much, to be fair, but you know, there's some that you just have to stick it out because I don't actually dislike the impacts of microbes module. I feel like I should do a whole section of a video kind of explaining almost what I do in my degree, because obviously you guys know what degree I do. I do biomedical science, but I feel like I haven't really either explained what the degree is in depth or kind of talked about my modules, because do you guys even care what my modules are and like what I learn in my modules? Because if you do, I will like do a whole section of a video kind of explaining it. Aside from that, 2 lectures, not too much, but because yesterday is my day where I have a lot, I think I had 4 lectures, a workshop and a lab yesterday. I have done my coursework already, so that's fine, but I still have 4 lectures to catch up on and I want to practice writing an abstract from the workshop that we have. I need to leave for dance in like 20 minutes, but this is my outfit. I actually just bought this jumper, not specifically for this obviously, but I was in Primark and I was looking for jeans. I got these, which when I tried them on at first I was questioning whether or not they fit me right, because they are flares and they are a bit long. However, I am quite short, so everything is long on me. So I did try them on, and I tried them on with my shoes on, and they're not too long, so I did pick these up. They are low-waisted flared jeans, which is the pair of jeans I've been looking for God knows how long, because I want these to be my going out jeans. So they are literally laid out on my bed for a very quick change after dance, because I have about an hour in between when I finish dance and when I need to leave my flat to go out. In that time I need to eat tea, so it's going to be a very, very speedy turnaround time, but we'll see if I make it. I've had to put my hair up in this ponytail, which I can't even tell if it looks good, but I can't see the back and the back is none of my business, so it's fine. Anyway, this is my outfit for dance: joggers, jumper, and then I also have this little tank top on underneath because there's no way that I'm dancing in a jumper. I also picked up this tank top in like this burgundy colour. They were only £2 and I feel like I've been wearing tank tops a lot recently, so I thought it was only right to pick up some more colours.